Welcome back, folks. In this video, I want to continue our discussion on how to set targets or how to identify where the market might be going, okay? And you need to watch my previous video on this topic. So this will be a very short video. I've already spoken about the market maker sell model, which is what this is, okay? So go back and watch the video on the market maker sell model, and also go back and watch the video on where I talk about how to come up with your targets, okay? So as this market has been going up, there's been a reversal. We've spoken about this, okay? And this is that reversal here where you get the displacement with these two large down candles with a gap into the bearish order block. Okay, let me make this chart a bit bigger, which is this up candle, and then your bearish breaker is also there, and that's basically this last down candle inside of this swing low. Okay, I also mentioned that this gap's important. Okay, because this then becomes the gap that this trades up into. Notice how we remain within the midpoint, but it's essentially coming back into the bearish order block and the bearish breaker in that price range there, and this is all happening at a key time, which is in the afternoon session at 1 p.m. okay, New York time. So as I said, I didn't take this short. I wasn't looking for shorts. Okay, you've seen my trades journaled on my Twitter profile. They were longs from Asia down here. Okay, now what I want to teach you in this video, it's a continuation of the discussion that I had in a previous video that I did on targets. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put a vertical line at 7 a.m. okay, so that line that I've drawn, let me make this a bit thicker, maybe a different color might help. Okay, that line that I've drawn is at 7 a.m. Okay, then you want to take your high, okay, after 7 a.m. Okay, and this is all after you've got this breakdown. Now we're expecting the market to continue lower. Okay, so now we're confirmed short. You've identified that repricing on this market will be lower, and you want to kind of identify where could the market go. Okay, I mean, just by looking at the chart, you could identify this level as a level on its own. Okay. I mean, if I was trading the short, that's probably where I would target, or somewhere maybe the midpoint of that range, which is kind of where it's at now, okay? But we can mathematically work out what might be the ultimate target, and that may be something that you reach for with a runner, right? So what we can do, as I said, we take 7 a.m., you put a vertical line there, you find the high and the low, okay? High and the low after you've got your market structure, break, confirmed entry, and you're looking for that high, that low, just after that 7 a.m. Okay. Now you take your fib and you're just going to measure down. I've shown you how to do this. Okay. So two things here: the midpoint of that high and that low, your entry setup should be below that, which we can see it is. Okay, that's one thing. And all you're projecting, I'll just show you my settings here, is -2 and -2.5. That's it. Okay, -2 is a 100% range expansion. Okay, from this low. And what you're trying to do, see, on its own, that means nothing, right? That mathematical calculation of that range from that high to that low, which is the high and low just after 7 a.m. Okay, and then this will be prior to this break-in market structure. Okay, on its own that means nothing. What you do is you align that with something. Can you see something on the chart on the left? So if I bring this in a bit, you can see how that aligns with the current rejection block. So I'm going to mark out the rejection block. Okay, whoops, that's not marked out properly. So on its own, those numbers mean nothing, right? These lines mean nothing. They're just calculations. But when you can align them, okay, with close proximity to something on the chart, that's when they become useful. So a -2, which is a 100% projection, would be to this rejection block, lower, and under this low. A -2.5, which is a 250% projection of that range from that low. Okay, so we're projecting that high, that low, after 7 a.m., the low and the high, and we're projecting down from that low. 250% projection of that is under the current weekly low. So that's a potential target. Or, for me, I'm not looking for shorts, okay, if I see that, that may be a key area of a reversal to go long if it's coming in at a key session time. Okay, that's how I use these calculations. You know how I trade. I don't look for the best exit. I look for the easy exits. If I was short this market from yesterday 1 p.m. the PM session, I would simply target the low here, which is the low of the day or the Asia session. Okay, to me that's the low of previous day because Asia is about to open. I've always said that I classify Asia as the start of the day. So for me, this is a brand new day, and that will be the low of the previous day. I'm always looking for previous day lows to be swept for moves higher. Okay, so I'm looking for that now, today, because I already have higher time frame objectives of these equal highs here and these equal highs. Both of those are equal highs. Okay, and on a 4-hourly chart, that is a fair value gap. Okay, so that's this gap up here. Okay, that we haven't tapped into yet. We almost have. So that's what I'm looking for. I'll move back up to that 24.19, 24.20 area, and that's basically where I have these equal highs already marked out on my chart that I've already posted on Twitter. Okay, that's those equal highs there. For now, this equal high is enough. Okay, that's the high of Tuesday New York session. Okay, so I hope the video is useful. Try it on your own charts. Watch this current market gold for your study and see where does this get to. Do we get to this level? If we do, that would be low of the current week. Okay, that's Monday's low. And then see, do we get a reaction from there? Okay, as I said, I'm not looking for shorts to go down there. At least now I have on my charts a level that we could be reaching for. Okay, so I need to be aware of that. So if I do take any longs, I want to make sure they are strong, confirmed long setups, and I manage my risk because this could be where the market's reaching for. Okay, but if the market is reaching for that, I typically would not see a valid long setup. Okay, so my setup's going to keep me out of bad trades. As I said, not looking for shorts. So if it does get down there, that's great. That just means more profit for me for a long position on the way up to these equal highs, which is what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for my long entry at some point in time. So if I get that in a session time. Okay, hope that video was useful. Go back and try this on your own charts. I will now talk with you in a future video, and watch the video that I've mentioned. Go back and look at the video where I've spoken about targets. Okay, and also go back and look at the video where I've mentioned and broken down the market maker sell model, which represents this exact pattern. Okay, talk to you in a future video.